Introducing Morgan Freeman. I am the representative for this season's championship recap. In the second GT World Drivers' Championship, Juicy, Ye-Wolf, and Logan dominated the podiums. As our championship progressed, we saw a close fight for the top three standings. The first race of the season saw many competing closely for overall point. In the IndyCar race at Indianapolis, we saw Ismy win with most points overall, Charlie in second. The newly introduced Formula E series called for a very particular matchup, with the cars being all new. Too many drivers out there. In the London Excel driver events came first overall for the double-header weekend event. In the GT3 Retro race at Laguna Seca, we saw lots of action in the pit lane. From engine failures to cars ramming each other. What the heck, Charlie? Anyway, we saw Ye-Wolf at the top of the podium on that day. In the dry, hot climate of Bahrain, just like my Blanc, our first GT3 event saw multiple disqualifications over the newly introduced rule denying ability to respawn. This would result in the rule getting replaced for less severe precautions. In the end, Juicy escaped the win, Ye-Wolf and Logan not far behind. The NASCAR truck race at Atlanta saw the circling of many cars around the track for a while, and Juicy won overall points, Lucy not far behind. The Super Formula race in Okayama saw what could be considered the most exciting battle for position. The fight raged throughout the race. Logan would win this time. The first ever rally stage, unfortunately, was a bust. A lack of attendance and realism of the event was simply too much for our drivers. Juicy would win this one too. The GT to race at Barcelona would feature Ye-Wolf and feature him winning too. For the LMP side of the event, Cadillac drivers would dominate the podium, Logan winning overall. Racing in Miami, Formula to driver Juicy would win the race right after Logan spins and takes out Kevin. Funny stuff. In the Middle East again for GT3, we saw countless safety cars from the outrageous crashes. Logan would win there in Kuwait. The second IndyCar race this season saw the snowstorm of '87 here in Toronto, in which instead of canceling the race, the car would go out and spin around a whole bunch. In the end, Juicy would come out on top, The season ended with the LMP race at Circuit Paul Ricard, and yet again the weatherman misled us. Juicy would win in the end after countless hours of exciting racing between the three contenders for the podium. For the moment we've all been waiting for, this season's final standings. In first place, we got number 1 Ye-Wolf with 159 points. In second place, it's number 66 with 157 points, Logan. Finishing off the podium, a third, it's the number 33 with 155 points, Juicy. Fourth is Brizzle number 98 with 84 points, with 78 points. Fifth is number 21, Love Roulette Fool. Sixth is Ismy number 24 with 57 points. Number 77 in seventh place is Kevin with 53 points. After that is eighth with 49 points, number 11, Lubru. 47 points, the number 16 Mexican, Mycor in ninth place. Murav got 10th place with 46 points, the number 95, and 11th was the number 7 Australian Sasha Ahmed with 42 points. In 12th we got Charlie Dinglebottom Davis, the number 2, with 38 points. 13th is Vince with 36 points, the number 65. With 34 points, the number 23, it's too slow. Why can't I read Logan? In 15th place, it's the number 6 Lucy with 26 points. In 16th with 18 points, it's the number 45 Furious Guy. Iron Fireman got 17th with 17 points. And the number 26, the number 13 with 14 points, it's the 18th place, Wasted Ranga. In 19th with 11 points, it's Summit the number 83. 20th is the number 14 with 10 points, Raccoon. And in 21st place, it's always Rage the number 12 with 8 points. And I need another blunt fool. In the end, we saw many great races and a very dominating podium. From the pit lane incident at Laguna Seca to the rally stage scandal, to the treacherous weather in the LMP circuit Paul Ricard race, we saw many spectacles for the second season. Now, as we close out this year's events, we hope to have many wonderful races for the seasons to come.